Top of the morning to you, everybody. Happy snow, if it's snowing where you are. And welcome to Golden VCR. All right. Howdy, folks. Hope you're doing well. It's new, once again, here in my neck of the woods. And, boy, I'm tired, but we've got Kathy Smith's Timesaver. Lift weights to lose weight. Let's see what we're in for. Oh. I was like, chat seems quieter than usual today. There we go. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Glad you're here. You all really do make a difference. The energy is off if there's no one talking, as I've just learned. Kathy Smith, Timesaver, lift weights to lose weight. Lift weights to lose weight? Lifting weights adds lean muscle to boost your metabolism and helps burn more calories all day long. In addition to toning and sculpting for a great-looking body, using weights increases bone density, helping to improve posture and prevent osteoporosis. With my Timesaver approach, you can get all these benefits in a quick workout that's fun and easy to do. 2 highly efficient 20-minute routines, one for upper body and one for lower body, produces graceful sculpting and helps burn calories. This looks like it's going to be like calisthenics with dumbbells. My problem with some of these tapes is I don't always know what the necessary equipment is even, and I don't have any. I have a weight bench and I have 2 20-pound dumbbells, which were an ambitious way to start with dumbbells, and I've only gotten scrawnier since I bought them. So we'll see what we need to adapt as I follow along with Kathy. But I think we're gonna be okay, and if nothing else, we'll be able to enjoy the 1998 late VHS era vibes of Kathy Smith. Let me just see if I can get this a little higher. Good enough. For the record, I don't think Activision is a particularly great company. I just have the shirt because I used to work there. Okay. I rewound this, so let's go ahead and get started. Actually, I should really finish this coffee first. Oh, you're right with Deb. I do need a yo-yo. We have 2 yo-yo tapes, courtesy of Deb. Delicious. Refreshing. All right. Before, after, or during, it was 2016 to 2017, so it was after the Blizzard merger. I was at Infinity Ward when Activision Blizzard merged with King. They handed out little like cookies to everyone that had the King logo on them, ABK. You know, they made Candy Crush, right? Anyway, it was a very it was like peak pivoting to microtransaction time, and it was dumb. All right, Kathy Smith, lift weights to lose weight. Here we go. Full screen. Here we go. Come on, Kathy. Show me how to do it. You know what they always say. Got to lift weight to lose weight.
With so many choices out there, selecting a workout is not always easy. With her revolutionary Fitness Made Easy system, Kathy Smith now makes the selection process a lot simpler by helping you personalize a fitness program that's just right for you. Using the easy-to-follow icons and chart, you can select the right combination of videos from Kathy's workout library to get a lean, healthy, sculpted body. Kathy will give you lots of options to help you stay motivated, avoid workout plateaus, and maximize results.
You simply need to choose a combination of workouts that address each of the following categories. First of all, cardio or aerobics. Secondly, toning, strengthening, and sculpting. And
I don't know what to call this workout on the watch.
Kathy will deliver maximum fat-burning results and fun with her cardio workouts.
I'm going to go with
from stepping to boxing.
Kickboxing?
For every level, you'll find an aerobic workout
Dance?
just right for you.
Strength training?
To do cardio or an aerobic workout.
Let's do functional strength training for this one.
Now these workouts use the major muscle groups to bring your heart rate up and to burn calories.
There's actually no aerobics category for workouts on the Apple Watch.
It all begins with sculpting.
I don't know why.
Kathy's sculpting workouts target all those
So I have to do dance.
places like buns, thighs, and abs, and also help you tone up your back, legs, and arms.
Toning muscles means firming them. Almost any exercise that contracts your muscles provides toning benefits. Training with higher resistance, however, as with weights, not only tones your muscles, but increases their lean mass.
This is a very high energy lecture.
Important elements to staying fit. Not only does it keep your muscles flexible, but calms the mind and helps alleviate stress. In Kathy's stretch category, you'll find videos right for every fitness level.
This will focus on areas of your body that are tight, improve body alignment, help increase circulation, release tension, and improve your sleep at night.
Get started today with Kathy Smith's easy-to-use Fitness Made Easy system, and in no time, you'll have that healthy-looking body you've always wanted from Sony Music Video. Don't have any time to work out? Time is no longer an excuse with Kathy's 2 new Timesaver workouts, cardio fat burner and lift weights to lose weight.
Hey, that's the one we're doing once this promo ends.
And a 7-minute cool down, designed to help you achieve amazing results in the shortest amount of time. Special advice and tips from Kathy on the fat-free snack myth and looking thinner with great posture are also included.
We're cooking it out. We're pumping. I'm cooking. Oh, yeah.
All right. I like how they put the copyright warning after the promos, so you're free to advertise, Kathy, to the public. You just have to be in a private home, as we are, to exhibit this tape. Oh, that's a long disclaimer. Sony Music Video.
As a working mom, believe me, I know it's hard to find time to work out. And the best workout in the world won't do you any good whatsoever.
Your job is working out.
You don't have the time to do it. And that's exactly what my Timesaver workouts are all about. Maximum benefits in only 20 minutes. Now, why do you need to lift weights to lose weight? Well, it's simple.
You just
Working
told
out
us
with
this,
weights
Kathy.
Increases your metabolism, which helps you to lose weight by increasing your body's natural fat-burning ability. Lifting weights will also help you build a lean, shapely body, and in addition to that, researchers
How many
have
curves
determined
do you
that
want?
it helps prevent osteoporosis
6?
by building bone density. Weight training also will help improve your posture, which will automatically help you look better. Now, there are 2 different 20-minute workouts on this tape, one for the upper body, one for the lower body. In each of the workouts, I'm going to give you the option of using lighter weights and doing more repetitions, or using heavier weights and doing fewer repetitions. I call this my dual track system. I recommend that you begin with track 1, which is the lighter weights, and do that for about 6 weeks to build a solid
Okay,
base.
I don't have lighter
Lighter
weights, so we're
weights
gonna
also
skip.
help increase
We're gonna
your
skip that
strength,
first 6
build
weeks.
your tone, and give you that foundation. But lighter weights will only take you so far. To really change the
I'm a
shape of your
burly
body,
man.
change the
Look at
muscles
these
and sculpt
arms.
that body, you want to
I
move
can
on to
absolutely
track 2 with
lift
heavier
20
weights.
pounds for
You do track 2 for 6
40
weeks,
straight
and then
minutes.
you start alternating track 1 with track 2 every 6 weeks to continue to get maximum results and avoid those workout plateaus. You'll do the same exercises in both tracks, except in track 2, since you're using heavier weights, you're going to get a little bit more time to rest between your sets so you can recover. Don't let yourself get intimidated.
I don't
by
know.
the
Leica's
idea of
probably
lifting
like
heavier
30
weights.
pounds.
If you're
How much?
serious about seeing changes in your body,
I forget.
you want a sculpted shoulder, you want those
I think she was like
biceps,
18
arms to
pounds
look
when we
good,
got her.
Then you need to work your muscles to the point of failure.
Because she was very
Believe
scrawny.
me, failure is not a bad word in the world of weightlifting. It just means you've reached the point at which you can't do any more repetitions. Now, working to the point of failure is a good thing because it makes your muscles stronger.
The dog is a
more
little more
efficient at
unwieldy
helping you
than a
burn
dumbbell,
fat and
though.
lose weight. For this workout, you'll need at least 2 and preferably 3 sets of dumbbells. This is because to correctly
just
work
got the
large
one.
muscles like those in your back or your thighs, you're going to need some heavier weights. Then you're going to work the smaller muscles like the triceps, and you're going to need some lighter weights. As a guideline, if you've never done any weightlifting before, you should start with 3 and 5 pound weights. After you can comfortably finish all the repetitions, it's time to move up to heavier weights. Use your own best judgment about how heavy your weights should be. You want to challenge yourself without having to worry about injuries. Before you start, think about your workout schedule for the week. Plan to alternate the 20-minute upper and lower body workouts, doing each twice per week. Or you can combine them on that same day for a power-packed 40-minute routine. In that case, be sure to give yourself at least 36 hours
O'Hare.
rest between workouts.
How's
Before
O'Hare,
we get
Trill?
started, I recommend that you do 5 minutes of warm-up exercise. Do some light calisthenics or march or jog in place before you start the video. During the workout, pay close
Good, I've already been
attention
doing
on
that
your feelings.
because I've been so bored.
Any pain in your lower back or knees, stop and check your alignment. Your form during these exercises is very important, and if you can't maintain correct form for all the repetitions, you need to use lighter weights.
Hey,
I
Green
also
Day, thank you
recommend
for
that you
the
have water close by,
gift sub.
wear some comfortable shoes, and have enough
To
space
Trill.
around you. Now, as an extra bonus, at the end of the tape, we've added an additional 7-minute abdominal and back workout. This workout will give
Oh,
you
that's right, you're
2
going to
abs,
MagFest.
and you can do it every single day. That's all you need to know to lift weights to lose weight.
Oh, that's,
So
well,
get your
that's,
weights out and let's get started.
you can give your prime to somebody else this month.
For this workout, along with your weights, you'll need a bench or chair and a mat or carpeted floor. Be sure that you've properly warmed up before beginning this routine. Okay, in this first 20-minute workout, we're going to work the entire upper body, starting with the larger muscle groups and working down to the arms. Now remember, if you're using lighter weights today, you follow everybody this side of Brian. So Nancy, Denise, Doreen, Michael, and Diane. If you're doing track 2, you're doing heavier weights today, you want to follow everybody on this side. So you got Rick, you got Michelle, you got Gigi, you got Robin, you got Sean.
Rick, Michelle, Gigi, Robin, and Sean.
Pick
Okay.
up your heaviest weight for whatever you're doing, and let's start with our back one-arm row.
Oh.
Okay, support yourself on your
Oh, I
bench
just
or
want one of
chair.
these? All right.
Get that leg on there. Make sure the shoulders and hips are
Oh, God.
squared off.
All right.
And now,
Oof.
let's lift it up and down. Here we go. Pull it up and down. Now,
Oh, I
the
should have
main
brought the
thing is
bench
get that
down.
elbow in, tuck it right close to the body. Really feel it in the back. The arm's just dangling there. The back's doing all the work. Keep it tight. Ow. Abdominals are lifted. You got 4 more left right here. Now we're going into a pulse and lift. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift for 4. You lift for 1, 2 little short contractions and lift it up and lower, lift it up. Give me that move again. It's
What's
4
happening?
Short ones, 2, 3,
This is
and
a lot.
4. Lift
I'm
it
gonna go
up
get my
and
bench
lower.
so I don't have to
two
do
more
this on a
steps, just like
chair.
that. Nice and short, up and 2.
Be right back. I'm gonna let this roll.
4, lift it up and lower and up and down. Last time, up and 2 and 3. You got it. Lift it up and down. Now back to singles. Give me 12 and 12. Woo! Come on up here. Let's go. What's happening over here? Come on. We're working up. Come on and work it and pump it. Exhale as you lift. We got 4, 3, 2. Last one. want you to do is pick up your other weight. We're moving on to the lower back this time. So we're still working the weight. Pick up your other one and let's go into deadlift. Now the important thing is shoulder width apart. You have your slight.
And now we don't need the bench anymore.
You raise your legs on the way down. You go right past your knees. You pull it all the way back up again. Okay, let's try it. Take it down, lift it up. Shoulders are back, chest is out. Keep that slight arch in the back. Again, we're working a lower back. Give me 6 more, just like this. You got it. Come on, pump it up. Shoulders back, keep them back. Thank you very much. Last one. Okay, let's shake it out. Put down one of your weights, and let's do one arm rows on the other side. Let's switch it over. One arm rows.
Oh God, I put my weight down on top of the headphone cord.
On the chair, leaning forward, arm extended at
All right.
Now lift it up right close to the elbow. Here we go. You got it. And 4. Pump it up. 5. Good job. 6. 7. Okay, a little harder now. Really get into it.
Oh, I already smell so bad.
Now we're going right into those pulse and lifts. So you ready? Here
Over
we go.
Christmas,
Pulse for 4.
I had to buy a new,
4. Pump it.
I ran out of deodorant.
Reset.
I went to the store before we left for a Christmas trip,
2. 3.
and they only had,
Take it all the way up and release.
they didn't have the kind of deodorant I usually use.
Pump
They had the white kind
3 and
of Old
4.
Spice
Take it all the way to
instead of the
side.
blue kind.
One more set, just like that. You got
And it's
it.
like $8 for deodorant now. It's insane.
Pump it up.
So I
Pump it up.
bought it
12
and started using it.
1.
And then over Christmas, my armpits started itching like crazy. And my lymph nodes were swollen in my armpit.
Okay, for 5. You got
So
it.
apparently I'm allergic to that deodorant. But I spent $8 goddamn on it.
Keep that shoulder blade in. We got 4 more. You can do it. You can do it. Pump
So
it.
I just quit using deodorant, and now I smell really bad.
Okay, good job. Okay, we've worked the back. We're going to come back to it. We're doing supersetting right now. So we've worked the back. Now we want to move to the chest area, the opposing muscle group. So the best thing to do is a push-up. You have your choice of knees or feet. Let's take it down, all the way down the ground. And let's start with our hands right about shoulder width apart. Ready? Here we go. Take it down.
You're just going to have to trust me here that I am doing push-ups.
Down. Keep it going. Down. Now, if you find push-ups are just way too hard for you, find a wall or a
I'm doing knee push-ups because my core is not that strong.
Take it down. Down and up. Down and up. Last one. Now we're going to change the pace. 3 counts down. 1, 2,
This is very fast-paced.
1, 2, 3. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, stretch it back. Stretch it all the way back. Okay, bring it back up. Stretch out that chest. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to change the width of the arm. So you're going to make your arms a little wider up from the shoulder, a little different angle on the chest. Now remember, if you're just starting this, try doing it against the wall or on a bench. Otherwise, let's start on our knees or on your toes. You ready for a little wider?
Whew.
All right, let's go. And take it down, press it up. 2.
The cord is in my face.
Up, 5, up, 6, squeeze, 7. One count down. Take it down, press it up. 3 and 4. Up, 3 and 4. Down, up, 3 and 4.
This is a lot harder than Rodney Yee's
3
breathing
and
tape.
4. Stretch it out. Last time. Okay, it's time to go back to the back and work the upper back, the rhomboid. So pick up your lighter weights this time.
Oh no,
And again, take a seat on the bench.
I don't have lighter
Come
weights.
to the edge of your bench. Arms go underneath your legs. Hinge at the hips. And now, thumbs up as we take it out to the sides. Here we go. Take it down. Up. Release. Up. Release. So you really want to make make sure those weights are coming up by your ears.
Oh, that's way too much.
Not
Wait.
down by your shoulders.
For me to do this.
Working the rhomboids. It's going to help your posture. Exhale as you lift. Okay, come back up. Put your weights down and pick up your medium to heavy weights. Bring them to the side here. And now, let's do something before we use our weights. Let's do something called Superman. Again, hinging forward, and just like you're flying, I want you to bring those arms out in front of you. So up, halfway down, up, halfway down, up. Now, we're working our lower trap. This is really going to help bring our posture back, bring our shoulders back. Feel that contraction in your back. Squeeze it. Squeeze it.
I like how fast-paced this is, but I'm also like
Pick up your heavier
not
weights.
able to process how to like
Taking our arms
hold
out
my
to the
back
side.
correctly to not hurt myself.
Palms together. Here we go. Take it out.
So I don't know if
Out.
if in the final analysis this kind of
Out
fitness
to the side.
presentation is necessarily the best.
Release. Lift. Release. Lift. Who said pick up your heavier weights? Think of your shoulder blades squeezing together. Last one. Lower it down. Okay, now let's go back to chest for one last chest exercise. So you can either use that weight or move up to a little heavier if you think that's right for you. I'm going to use the same weight. Turn yourself around on the bench, and now lower yourself down. Arms are up, palms are facing each other, elbows are slightly bent. 2 counts down. Here you go. And take it down, down, bring it up, and press it together. Down, down, up. Again, take it down.
This I
2
can do
counts.
with 20-pounders.
Press it up.
Like benching 40
Take it
pounds,
down.
even me, scrawny boy Alex
It's
can
important
do.
to keep a slight bend
That's
in
why I
your
bought
elbows
these
at all
originally.
times.
But yeah, they're not good for tricep curls,
Remember,
etc.
exhale as you lift. Take it open and close. Open and close. 4 more.
God, I say I can do
Last
these,
2. Now we're going to change the count here.
but Lord, my
We're
arms
gonna
get
take it
tired
3
very
counts
quickly.
down, 1 count together. Take it 1, 2, 3, and together, and 1, 2, 3, and together, and 1, 2,
I am definitely
3, and together.
Definitely a
Last
scrawny
time.
boy.
Last time.
I say that with no judgment. It's just the truth of my body.
Back, back.
And so I should definitely buy 10-pound weights.
And back and together. Take it out. And press it. Out. And press. Just 8 more of these. That's all. Not much. You can do it. Feel that contraction in your chest as you lift the weights. Ah. Okay, you can do it. Take it out there. Bring it up and squeeze. Feel in your chest. Squeeze and out. Down and squeeze. Take those weights. Bring it back up.
Yeah.
Put those weights down. And now, let's just stretch it out. Take those arms behind you.
Like completing the motions
Stretch out that
fluidly is
chest.
more important than the raw amount of weight you're lifting.
Lifting those arms up behind
If it's
you.
too much weight that you
Stretch
can't
the front
complete
of
the motion
body,
fluidly,
through the pectorals. Now bring it forward. Let's
You need to-
round it
you need to go
back.
down and
Catch
wait.
it back. Pull those shoulder blades
I think.
apart. Pull it to one side. And now the other. Okay, let's move on to the arms. The front of the arm. I'm picking up my heavy weights for this. I'm doing my biceps right now. I'm
Oh,
using
good,
10
heavy
pounds.
weights.
Feet are
I've got
shoulder
those.
apart, slight bend in the elbow. Roll those shoulders back so you have good posture. Let's take it up. Take it up. Now make sure those elbows are in by your waist. Make sure you're not using momentum, but you're using that bicep. Let's go. Now pump it up and down and up. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's pump it. Come
Yeah.
on, 3 more like that. 3 more.
This is definitely,
Okay, Sean, you're gonna rest. Let's pulse and lift. Here we go. Pulse and lift. If you got those.
you know, like I am
2, 3.
physically
and
capable
4.
of doing
Up and down
1 rep
and up. Pulse and lift.
while not tired.
And 2
But by the time I finish one set, I'm like dying.
And up, and again.
So it's definitely too much weight. It appeals to the,
3,
you know,
and 4, take it up, down, one more, here we go.
the self-conscious, scrawny white boy in me wants to,
Get it going.
um,
And down, ready for singles. Take it.
lift as big a weights as possible
2.
so that I can be a real man.
Changing the direction of the hand here. We're going right into
but
hammerheads. Palms are
obviously, fuck that. That's stupid.
facing in. Here we go. Looking good.
That ain't the way to get
We got
gains.
4 more. 4. Feel it right there. Don't release that contraction at the bottom. Feel it. Okay, let's move on to tricep. Lower that weight down. Okay, tricep dips.
This is a good,
On the edge of your bench or chair. Palms are by your side.
you know, I'm not doing a great job of completing these exercises
Lift yourself off
as
the bench.
instructed.
Watch me one time.
But I'm glad we're doing this tape because it's getting me
Raising my back
an idea of where I am in terms of
Here we go.
fitness
Take it down.
so that I can make some adjustments, like buying
Now remember,
more
you have to
appropriate
keep
weights.
your Foot position. The further you take the feet out, the harder it is. The closer in, the easier it is. You got 4 more. And 3. 2. Now take it 3 counts slowly down. Take it 1, 2, hold, push it up all the way. Take it 1, 2, push it up all the way. Take it 1, 2, take it, push it up all the way. Last time. Ready for 12 singles? You can do it. Hold in there. If you need to take a rest, you can. You can hold out, hold in there. Ow! Time for me to coach.
Oof.
Up and on. Keep it going. We
I
got
don't
one
think
more.
any of these people need you to coach them, Kathy.
Do it. Pump it. Come on, 2 more. Come all the way up. Good job. Come on up. Stretch it out. One arm. And now stretch the other arm out. Let's move right into the biceps again. You need to pick up your heavy weights, medium to heavy weights, seat on your bench. And now, in your right hand, put that weight, support your elbow right on that thigh, shoulders stabilized right here, and lifting up and down. Here we go. And contract, release, contract, release, contract, release. Ooh, feeling good. Don't release it all the way down. Keep that contraction the whole way. 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Ready for pulse and lift? Here we go. 4 times.
Yeah, this has more style than I expected for
Now
1998.
Lift it up, lower it down. Give me pulse and lift.
I guess with the benefit of hindsight, we can see now the distinct style of the late 90s.
Lift it up and down and up. 2 more. 3 and 4.
It's not quite as iconic as the late 80s
1 more, just like that.
in terms of like music and graphic design,
2, 3. Ready to do 12 more?
but it had its own
Pick up your weights.
vibe.
Here we go. And ow!
I think it just feels generic to me because I grew up with it.
We're working that bicep. It's working. I need some help here. Count it out. Count it out. We only got 6 more to go. Come on, you can do it. 10. We got
This has
one,
been a great way to really hammer home the realization that I need to buy lighter weights.
Don't drop that weight yet. We need to switch sides here. Support yourself.
Having
right
everyone
here.
witness
Get that
my suffering
elbow
and struggles.
high. Again, if you need to support yourself so that shoulders doesn't move around,
It's unavoidable. It's
there.
undeniable. I can't ignore it. These weights are too much for me
We're
for
going
most
for
of these
12.
exercises.
Okay, so the patterns, we have 12 singles, track 2 stops and a rest. We go for a pulse and lifts. Track 2 pulls up, starts again with another 12. We got 4 and 3.
I'll just do this modified
Ready for pulse and lift? 4
double-handed
counts.
barbell
4,
curl or dumbbell curl.
2 and 1. Pulse it up, lower down, and pulse. 2, 3 and 4 and up, down, and again. Pulse up. 2, 3 and 4. How come your biceps bigger than mine? Last time. And 1, 2, 3 and 4. Pulse it up. Ready for some singles? Here we go. And up. And up. And pulse it. pulse. You got it. Ow!
Ow! Why do we have to do that, Kathy? Is that part
Don't
of
move
the
that shoulder. Keep
part
it
of the
stabilized.
exercise?
We got 4 more. You guys can do it. 4 more. Good job. Put them down. Now, what I want you to do is finish off with some triceps. Now, to do that, you need to pick up a slightly lighter weight. So let's go to our light weights. You can do this standing or seated. If you want to, go to the edge of your seat. Otherwise, what I want you to do is just bend over, bring those elbows up behind you, lift and lower, lift and lower. Lift it up.
I bet I can do this with 20 pounds.
Release. Good job. Release. Up. And
Yeah, maybe not.
Squeeze. And
Controlled
squeeze. Okay.
release.
You got 3 more left to go. Good job.
Can't really get them any higher than that. That's fine.
Okay, now we're gonna finish off with a tricep exercise called a French press. Take both weights in one hand, take them overhead, elbows are pointed to the ceiling. Now take it
Oh, I would
up,
drop those on my head so fast.
up, release, up, release, and straight, release. Again, you can do this seated or standing. Up, release. Keep your abdominals tight and don't let your back arch. Okay, you got 4 more like it's 4. 2 more. Take it, Robin. And 1. Okay, shake it out. Take it down, shake it out. Let's stretch out those arms. Stretch out the triceps. We are moving on to the shoulders. And to do
I'm just going to do the farmer's jiggle.
Medium to heavy weight.
It's a farmer carry, but you
What I want you to do is find a weight where we're
jiggle
gonna
up
do
and down.
military presses. We're going to press overhead. So let's pick up medium to heavy. Bring those weights right up here. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're going to press overhead. Here we go. Take it up, release.
Oh no, my belly.
Hi. Now the main thing here, slight bend in the legs. Don't arch the back.
Scandalous.
Chest is up.
This shirt is not long
Here
enough.
we go. This is the last muscle group we're going to work today, so push it. Okay, we're going to change the pacing here. Here we go. 1 count out and 3 counts down. 1 count up. It's up, 2, 3, and again. It's up, 2. Negative coming down. It's up, 2. Ready? Okay, drop those weights to the side. Let's take 1 moment to rest here, and we're going to go into side laterals. So you're going to take the weights and you're going to pull them out to the side at shoulder level. Feet are shoulder width apart. Here we go. Take it out. And down, and pump it. Down, and up, and down. Nancy, go. And a ring, go. Hold it, and up. Good form. At the top of the move, your shoulders, elbows, and weights should all be in a straight line. Come on, last 4. Denise, go.
This is great.
Last one. Woo!
I could be
Put those weights down. Let's stretch it out. Give me some.
I could be filled with shame and hatred of my body right now at my inability to complete this workout effortlessly.
20 minutes.
I can see
You can move
how
on
a
to the
younger Alex might have felt that way, but
for you. Fast forward to the bonus
I-
abs section.
the truth is,
Hey, good job.
the key difference between me struggling through this and completing it competently is just having more appropriate weights for me.
And a chair. If you're following track 2 today, be sure to have your ankle
So in
weights
fact, there is no
and
reason
weights
to be
ready. Remember to do a few minutes of
ashamed
gentle total body
or to
movements
hate my
warm up
body.
your muscles
Hooray.
before you begin the routine. Okay, are you ready for your second workout? Now remember, this
Yes,
is
absolutely ready for my second workout.
You can do no weights and follow track 1, or if you want to use weights today, follow track
No weights. I love that.
Pick up your weights if you're using weights today. We're going to start out with squats. Feet are shoulder width apart. Here we go. We're going to take down and up and take it down. Press it up. Looking good. Now you want to make sure that your weight is in your heels and you're sitting back as if you're sitting back in a chair. Down. Press it up.
God, all these ladies are so buff.
Down.
I'm
Up.
impressed.
Okay, let's do 4 more right now. And 3. Now we're going to change the pace here. Give me 1 more. Now hold it down for 3. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Hold for 1. Press it up. 3. Hold for 2. Feel it. Feel it. Press it up. Give me 2 more. Down and down and down. Give me 1 more just like that. Down and down and down. on, now take it up to tempo, down. Press it up. If you feel any discomfort in your knees, make sure your weight is in your heels and don't go down as far. Got those weights going. Take it down, keep it tight. Down, you got it. Good job. Good. You got it. You got
Oh boy,
You
my
got
knees
one more.
are
Okay, shake it out. Put those weights down.
compromised.
Okay, now we're going into side leg lift. Support yourself on your left leg. Get that balance, abdominals, lift and take that leg out to the side. Here you go.
I need
And
better
up.
knees.
We're going for 4 counts on this side. 2.
I have
Remember, if your balance is
genetically
hold on to a chair.
weak knees.
Sides. Take it up and down and up and down and up. Last time, switch it again. Hold it. Using all those stabilizing muscles to keep you upright. At the same time, using the gluteus medius. Out and up. Last time, 2 more times on this side, and then we're going to a new move. Now watch me one time. I'm taking it down and up and down. Now join on in. It's a half squat.
Hey, Cheese Hammer, thank you for the
Lower, slide it in. Give me
pure
4 on this
energy.
side. 2 more. Down,
I actually need milk
lower. 1 more on this side.
because I
Let's do the same thing, but switch sides.
went to Trader Joe's yesterday
Out.
and bought some of that vanilla almond granola, just the clusters cereal.
Down, press it up.
Stuff is like crack
Lower, slide it in.
and very
2
full of sugar and bad for you. But
Last
I forgot to buy milk,
We're going to repeat the same thing, but switch legs.
so I
Here we
need
go.
that. I need to get some
Slide it
milk so I can
out.
eat my Trader Joe's cereal.
Keep going, you guys. Keep your hips squared. Don't bend at the waist. Just lift the leg. Down.
I also went to the post office and got Bella's giant box of tapes.
Okay, switch sides again. Out and up.
It actually was still small enough to fit in the parcel locker where they just put a key in your P.O. box to open the parcel locker.
And slide.
So I didn't have to wait in line and have them be mad at me.
Give me 1 more on this side. Last one.
Usually they make me sign for stuff from Canada.
Okay, let's change the move. We're going into 1-legged squat.
Maybe they're just tired of
What
me.
you need to do is pick up your weights again and come into your, so you're supporting yourself on your right leg.
Hey, thank you, Jess.
It's real important you get the weight over here. You can put the left leg out to the side or right to the center here, but all the weights in your right leg. Here you go. Take it down, squeeze it up, down and squeeze it. Okay, really feel that working the quadriceps,
I did not sniff the box.
the leg, and the buttocks. Push your hips back and keep your chest lifted. Last 4, 3,
I got way too many donuts.
last 2.
in my life.
Switch sides and keep going on the other side. Here you go. Down. Squeeze it up. Down. Squeeze up. Down. And up. Ah, you got it. Keep the tension on that muscle now. Each time down and up. Okay, you got 4 more. Give it to me now. 4. Come on, let's count it. 3 and 2. Last one. Okay, set those weights down. And now let's go into a squat with a side leg lift. Looks like this. Down and up. Okay, now join in with me. Take it down, up, down, other side. Take it down, up. You got it. Side to side. Keep lifting. Keep lifting. Sitting back in that chair each time. Pull it. Okay, now hold for 3. Take it down and hold for 3 counts out to the side right here.
Quit making me
Switch sides.
hold.
Down. Now holding, it takes balance. Squeeze it up. Take it down, up, hold, and now watch what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to cross right in front and over. Take it down, up, cross, over. Take it down, take it out, cross in front, bring it back. Let's do the other side. Okay, great job. Let's shake it out. Get yourself a chair. We're going to work the glute now. We're going to work the butt. And what I need you to do is put your ankle weights on if you're wearing
Ow!
ankle weights today.
I tried to kick the bench away and I smacked my ankle on it.
Extend that leg. We're working the right leg now. Take it up and lower and up and lower. Keep your standing.
I have very limited space here.
Contract the glute each time. Keep that contraction. Release. Really think about the abdominals. Feel the contraction in your buttocks, not your lower back. Give me 4 more, just like this.
I don't know if I've ever consciously been aware of my buttocks.
We're going to do a 3 and 1.
I don't think I have very
3 and 1. Here
very
we go.
shapely
Hold it
buttocks.
up for 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down.
Oh, I'm kicking
and
my laptop
squeeze,
on the desk.
Squeeze. move. I'm gonna bring it in, extend it out, and lower. Let's try it. Up,
There's definitely a table behind me. This is
lower. Take
maybe
it
this
up,
way
down,
will work.
and lower.
Hi, everybody.
Up, down, extend, lower, up, down, extend, and lower. Up, you got it. Feeling it now. You got just 2 more of these. You can do it. We're going to finish off with 12 singles. You ready for it? Here we go. And take it. 12.
The high energy approach.
Let's
Yeah.
feel it. Come on. Check your alignment.
Very light on instruction.
And don't let your back arch. A little tighter and squeeze it. Looking good, Nancy. Squeeze
Oh,
it.
water.
You got 4 more, just like that.
Thank
4
God for water.
And 3 more. Give it to me now. 2 more. Last one. Take it out. Stretch it out. Pull that leg up. Pull that leg up and just stretch it out. We're going to do the same thing on the other leg. Okay, get into your position. Lower yourself down. We'll take out the left leg behind us. Sending it up. Here we go.
Haley,
Take it up.
did you know that I'm
Yeah, so it's a lifting lower.
physically out of shape
It's a real
and
simple
scrawny?
move, but such an effective move for working the glute. For
And
working
also that
love this move.
the,
Now,
you can't just own 20-pound dumbbells and do a full range of aerobic exercise as someone who's
immediately.
not super buff.
Here we go. Hold it up. Hold for 3.
You have to have like smaller weights too.
Hold for 3.
I'm learning so much from Kathy Smith's
And release. Hold for 3.
workout tape.
1 and release. Hold for 3. Give me 4 more like this. Just like that. 4.
Also, it would probably be easier for me to
And release.
maintain correct form if I were, like in front of a mirror
2 more.
instead of a webcam streaming to a bunch of people.
In, extend, and release.
But I do what I can.
Up, in, push it through the heel each time. Up, in, and push through that heel.
I'm just kind of torturing myself on this chair.
And push through that heel. Take it now. In, and push through that heel. Take it up.
What if I
And push
subject you
through
to
that
this?
heel. Up, in, push through the
How's my form?
Up, in, push through that heel. Now singles. Up, and down, and up, and down, and up, down. Take it up.
Oh no.
Take it up. Take it up. You can feel it. Up. 4 more. Take it up. And 3.
Oh, thank you.
Keep with it. 2. Last one.
How long have we been doing this chair exercise? It feels like an eternity.
Lunges now. So what I want
Lunges.
we're taking that right leg back into a lunge. Here we go.
I'm not on track 2. I don't need to pick up weights.
And in. Step it up. And back. Bring it in.
Hey.
Now make sure you're
Up.
stepping far enough back so that knee stays behind the toe. Keep it going.
I thought I kicked the dog, but thankfully I just kicked the bench.
Keep those abs tight. Keep it up. Last 2. Let's switch sides. You're ready? Other side. Back and up. Then back and up. If you're having trouble balancing, use a chair for support or take a wider stance. Take it down and pull it up. Down. Looking good. Ow, how many more?
Why is this so much harder on my other leg?
3 more. You got it. 2 more. Let's switch sides. Let's do 3 ones to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Pull it up tall. And 1, 2, 3. Stretch. 1, 2, 3. Keep pulling. 1, 2, 3. And again. Take it back. 2, 3. And again. Back. 2, 3. Pull it up. Back. 2, 3. Pull it up. Back. 2, 3. Switch sides. 1, 2, 3. Slide it in. 1, 2, 3. Slide it in. 1, 2, 3. Slide it in. And 1, 2. Okay, bring that leg up now. Pull it up. Pull up and lift.
Oh, God.
There. 2, 3, and lift.
Lift.
2 more. Just like that. Good job. Last one. Pull it up. Good job. Set down those weights now. Okay, a little bit more balance work. We're going to work the front of the legs. We're gonna work the quadricep. If you need to, hold on to a chair and just extend the leg and bend it. We're working on the right leg now. Take it out there to make sure you're lifted through the abdominals. And remember, balance is all about staying lifted. So when you can, take that hand off the chair, keep the leg going. Give me 2 more, 2. Let's take this into a lunge. Here you go, take it back. Take it down. Again, you can use that chair for balance if you need it. Take it down, bring it up. And again, take it down.
Down and up, and okay, what?
Again. 4 more, just like that. Down and up. Extend and bring it back. Take it down and up. Extend, bring it back. Take it down. Come on,
up,
Marine. Extend,
out,
bring it
back, down,
just like that.
up, out,
Switch sides.
back, down.
And in. Out. And in.
All right.
And in. Really tight and extend. Now really feel that muscle lift. Pull up on that kneecap each time. Tighten it up. Take it back. Here we go. Take it back, pull it up, extend and release. Take it back, pull it up tall, extend and release. Down again. Extend and again. 4 more, just like that. Down and up. Extend, how's that feeling? Down and up. Let's see, extend it out. Looking so good, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We're making it. We got 2 more. Last one. Time to catch your breath and pick up those weights. Pick those weights up. Okay.
Charlie Brown.
Hard to work. Inner thigh. So we're moving on to legs, but we're going to incorporate the inner thigh. It's a plie move, simple down and up. Feet are slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Let's take it down and up and down. Now notice where your weights are. Nice and comfortable. Take it down and up. Keep your knees in line with your toes and your shoulders right over your hips. 4 more, and then we're going to take this into a plie slide.
I can't go that low.
Last one, now we're going to go this direction.
But this is a lot more manageable than all the exercises I was trying to do
Down,
while holding 20-pound weights.
down, 4 more. Remember to breathe. I know you like this move so much.
Remember to breathe.
Do another 4. You ready? 4 and 3 and 2. Let's take it into 3 and 1s. Here we go. Give me 3 plies. 1, 2, slide it this direction. 1, 2, slide it the other way. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and slide. Now really get some resistance on that foot as you slide it in. Feeling that inner thigh. Feel those heels digging together.
I'm feeling this.
We got 2 more.
Sorry about the breathing noises, if they're coming through.
Last time.
Whew.
Singles and up. Singles and up. Singles. Okay, keep going. Let's take it down. Down and up. Keep working. Doreen, keep it going. Pump it and do it and pump it and spread those legs apart. Pump it. We got 2 more. Give me 2 more now. And last one. Shake it out. Woo!
Woo!
Done such a great job. Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to do the calves, the lower part of the leg. So let's keep our feet together. We're going to take 3 pulses up. And hold for 3 and lower it down. And
Yeah, this is
hold for 3 and lower it down.
a different vibe than the ones that Joshi D's in.
Balancing, use a chair for support. Hold for 3, 2, higher and release. Hold for 3, 2, pulse it up and release. You got 4 more, just like this. And release. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. Last 2. And release, and up. Now let's just go into single. And release. Take it up, up, up. Up on the toes. Stretch it. Work the calves. Up.
Whew.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Pump it out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh! Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to take it down. Finish off the legs on the floor.
I'm getting more water.
Hamstrings, the back of the legs, and the buttocks. So lower yourself down. Put your legs up on your chair. And now, The more difficult
Oh God, what are they doing now?
hamstring, the more you want to scoot away from your chair. So heels are digging in the chair, and now lift and lower. Here you go. It's lift and lower, and lift. Feeling
Oh Jesus.
lift and lower. Take it up, lower, up, down, up, and up. One more, just like that.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Now, if this feels comfortable, keep doing it. But if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, give me one more. Now cross over your leg, and let's do single-legged lifts. Here we go. Take it up and down and up and lower. Take it up and down and up. Remember, if this gets a little too difficult, just go back to doing doubles. Give me one more. Switch sides.
Oh, my ankle.
Up
My
and
heel
down.
is supposed to be on the.
Up
Oh no, wait, no.
and down.
That's way
up
too hard.
and down. Up, down. Okay, last 4 and 3 and 2. Last 1. Aha. Both legs up there, lifting it up and down.
This one feels a little awkward to do on stream.
Okay, we're finishing off the hamstrings now. We're almost done with this workout. Hang in there.
At least it's a very strange camera angle, I think, for this.
So we're all done with the legs, and you've worked your entire lower body. Give me last 4, last 3. Just give me 2 more. Come on, give me that last one and lower it down. Okay, push yourself away from the chair. And now let's really finish off with just some pelvic lifts. Here we go, and take it up, release, and squeeze. Now each time you come, I want you to squeeze the buttocks as you lift your pelvis off the floor. Make it tighter each time. Feel those cheeks tighten up. Lifting.
You're gonna have to imagine my tightened cheeks,
Lifting. And tightening.
or not.
Okay, you want to do some more of these? You do? All right.
But suffice it to say, I'm doing it.
Okay,
I'm just
we
on
got-
the floor.
We got 6 more. We just got 5 more. We have 5. Come on, we have 4. And 3. You can do it. 2. Last one. Woo! All right. Yahoo!
Yeehaw! Wahoo!
Did it! Congratulations. That was fantastic.
Awoo.
Let's just stretch out those muscles. So stay on your back and bring your right leg into the chest. And now extend it up. Take the feet and flex them, and then point it. Flex it again, and now give me a rotation of the ankle. Circle inward, and now outward. Okay, great. Let's drop that over the opposite leg. And now for some people, this is going to be a good enough stretch right here. For others, you're going to have to reach through, grab onto that thigh, and pull it a little closer to your leg.
What
Hold
the
it,
hell?
Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Start to calm down, relax. Let's switch
So
sides.
relaxing.
And again, pull that left leg right into your chest. Extend it up. Grab onto the thigh or calf or ankle, depending how flexible you are. Flex
Answer,
it
not that flexible.
and point it and flex it. Now give me an ankle circle in. And now reverse it. Drop that foot over your opposite thigh, up. Grab onto the thigh and pull it into your chest. Good, and release it. Come on up. Bring yourself to standing. Let's grab onto our chairs and just stretch out our quadriceps.
Oh,
So stand on up. Grab the outside of your leg. Pull it into your buttocks, making sure the knees are together. And now press into your hand as you push the hip forward. Okay, let's switch sides. That's going to be interesting.
it does feel good
Dance here.
to do physical exercise.
Stretch it out. Hold it there.
It's
Great workout. You should be really proud of yourself.
you know,
Remember,
it's a
every day you have a choice between track 1 or track 2.
there is
Use weights.
definite physical discomfort,
The more weight you can use.
but the discomfort and the
Today, that's great.
satisfaction, the good feeling,
To the bonus, the
they're not like mutually exclusive. They're not opposites. They're totally different things. Hooray. Well, that was Kathy Smith's bonus workout.
Okay, it's time to work abdominals and back. Now, the one thing I found
I didn't ask for this.
you don't have to do a whole lot, but you have to do it with great form. So let's think about our form. Lower yourself down, get into position on your back, and now really think about
That's great, Kathy. I'm done.
pulling the belly button to the floor as you tilt your pelvis up. Now,
I got to get my
as you take your hands
monitors
behind
back in their normal arrangement.
your head, rest in your arms, making sure
This
that
can be our instructional portion.
Okay, now with that in mind, we're going to lift those shoulders off the floor. Here you go. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. Lower. Keep it up. We're doing singles. Keep it up. Keep it up. Take it up there. Don't
Lord have mercy. All right.
Four more, just like this.
Whew.
Now we're going to do 2 counts up, 2 counts down. Here we go. 2 counts up.
Oh, good. I closed my fitness rings.
Up and lower.
Let
Now
me
when you
just
come
change
down,
the
don't
display
roll.
settings
Now
back.
Keep the contraction on the abdominals. Take it up, up and lower and lower. Take it up, up and lower.
Oh, this thing happens. Yeah. Hold on.
4 more. And 3 more.
Okay, come on.
Last 2.
There we go.
Last one. Now we're going to take it 3 counts up and 1 count down. Here you go. A little higher. Higher. Take it all the way and lower. Take it up. Feel the contraction. Now remember, don't lower it all the way back down. Keep the shoulder blades a little bit off the floor. Keep the contraction on the abdominals. Three more. Here you go. Pump it. Pump it and push it. You can do it. Last one, we're going to go into a pulse and lift. Here we go. It's pulse, 2, 3, and 4, and extend, release, and extend. Let's try that again. We pulse, 2.
I'm not a randomizer runner.
Now give me 2 full repetitions. Keep it going, and again. And up, and extend, down, extend, keep it going. Pulse it up, 2, 3, and 4. Take it up, down. You got 1 more. Hold on now. You got it. 2. If you need to take a rest, just take a rest and join back in. Okay, ready for some more singles? Let's finish it off. Here we go. You got it. Take it up. Up. Keep that pelvic tilt. Keep that contraction. We got last 8. You got it. Hold on to it. Last 2. Last one. Now we're going to walk the feet out. So let's take our feet out a little further. Now press those heels to the floor and make sure you're pressing your knees together. We're going to take the same motion up and down. Here we go. Take it up, release, up, up, release, and up. Now you should feel the lower abdominals stabilizing you a little bit more here. Up and down and up. The movement's tiny. Remember, relax the neck. Don't swing the motion. Feel that contraction. Last 2, then we're going to go in 3 and 1. Give me 1 more.
Now that I'm not doing the exercises, I can appreciate this music.
1, 2, 3, and release. 1, 2, 3, and release.
I'm just trying to see what
Legs off the floor, even when you lower
what tapes
it
we can
down.
watch
Keep the contraction on the abdominals.
after this.
You got it. And release. We got 2 more. Last one. Okay, we're going to add a little foot motion here. We're going to step on the gas. Take it up.
Ooh, bats, yeah.
Down and up. Now each time you come on up, I want you to pretend like you're pushing out.
I was
very
also looking
heavy
at
stuff.
Great Vacation
And step on the
Drives.
gas. Step on the brake. Pump it out. Extend it. Keep the knees together.
There are nearly 1,000 amazing kinds of bats. Wow.
Okay, ready? Let's take it here. Now let's switch it over. Drop your knees to the side and we're going to work obliques. So knees drop over to the side.
This is a really long bonus workout.
Arms forward. Here
here. Let's take it up and take it up, release. 2. Now we've moved into the oblique, so we've moved into the muscles that contour the waist. You really want to accent that coming up, keeping that contraction and not releasing it all the way down. Give me 8 and 7. Ooh, I'm feeling it. 4, 3,
It's got to be almost done.
2, ready for that other side. 1. Okay, let's switch those legs over, get them in position. Here we go, and take it up, release, down, release. Keep it going. Small motion, lifting and releasing, working those obliques, everything that works that waist right here. Up, one more time. Here we go, and 4, and 3, last 2, last 1. You did, okay, let's roll over. And now we're gonna stretch that out.
Okay. All right, Kathy. That's great. That's great. We've learned a lot. We've learned a lot today. From these 2 quick 20-minute workouts. I love how the whole selling point of this tape is it's a time saver. It's faster. But then somebody thought, wait, we're charging people the same amount for less fitness instruction. We should throw in a bonus workout that's just as long.
Because those abs really work if you're doing them properly. Great job. We'll see you soon.
If I told you that you could look thinner in just 5 minutes, you'd think I was crazy. But the fact is that most people overlook the simplest thing of all, your posture. So here's a few of my favorite solutions that will help you look younger and feel better. Remember your mother telling you when you were a child, stand up straight?
Oh my God, Kathy.
Every day I thank my mom
That
for
scarf.
making me to do that. You see, poor posture, standing or sitting, is responsible for up to 75% of all back problems.
All right, I want to learn about
The way
posture.
you stand or the way you sit are responsible for a good deal of tension, fatigue, and the stress that you feel during the day. I don't know anything that's more effective than good posture to make you look younger and more attractive while displaying that sense of confidence and self-esteem.
Oh, hooray,
So
Trill.
follow along with me right now, and I'm going to show you some posture checkups and see if you don't start feeling results immediately.
I'm sure you can
Ease your
think of
shoulders back in a relaxed and
a number of ways to
comfortable
tie that scarf.
Chin is up, neck relaxed. Okay, now to find that proper position for your head, first of all, tilt it over to the right and now back to the left. And let's go through that range of motion 3 or 4 times until you find the position that's most balanced for you. Next, do the same thing forward and back. So you take it forward and tilt it back. Do that a couple times, again, till you find that perfect point. Sitting's another big problem. Hunching over your desk puts 10 to 15 times more pressure on your back than sitting up properly. As with standing, the key here is balance. Sit yourself squarely, centering your buttocks and thighs on the chair. Consistently shifting off to one side like this puts you off balance and creates all kinds of tension in
It
that
makes you
lower
look so
back.
much more casual and
Keep your
approachable,
buttocks
though.
and low back as far back in the chair as possible. Again, go through those exercises to keep your head and your neck and your shoulders in balance. Also, make sure you keep the feet flat on the floor, and if you do have to cross your legs, do it at the ankles. Make sure the chair has armrests. They can reduce the load on your back by up to 25% and relieve a lot of the stress that you have during the course of the day when you shift from side to side. If you sit at a desk all day long, there's one thing you have to remember. You have to stand up every once in a while, move around, and change positions. Bottom line is, if you're stooping over through the course of the day, you're going to look older and more tired. So remember, stand up tall, look confident, and it can only make you feel healthy for life.
Yeah, that's pretty basic advice, but it seems legit. Like that's the same basic advice you get nowadays. Nice photography by Stefan von Bjorn. Kathy Smith's hair was done by Victor Vidal. Kathy Smith's makeup by Karen Kawahara. Well, I accomplished my goal of getting in some aerobic exercise and a little bit of strength training. And now I know if I want to do more weight training exercises, I should buy smaller weights. Or make them. I do have a grandfather clock with very ornate bronze coated lead weights. But those will tarnish if I touch them with my bare hands. And also the chime weight is filled with lead. It's incredibly heavy. It's like 50 pounds. It's insane how dense that thing is. All right. Moving right along. Pure Energy. I'm going to skip the lead intro, sorry. We just need the song. Thank you to Cheese Hammer for requesting Pure Energy. I think we also had... Let us see.
I'm looking hot.
I'm feeling good. Having another friend in the neighborhood.
I work real hard at school.
We also had a Dealer's Choice song from Jess. Thank you, Jess.
I'm on a roll. I'm gonna show I'm a regular human dynamo.
Give me milk, not soda. Gotta have my daily quota of calcium, and vitamins. You'll feel better once you learn. Milk gives you the power to burn. Milk is natural, pure energy.
I'm feeling strong, I'm stepping out. I have what it takes, there is no doubt. I'll be my best, and when I'm done, there won't be any question.
Oh man, we have the songs from Ricky Tikki Tavi, but Ricky Tikki Tavi got content ID to hell.
And every time you
Sadly.
better believe I'm gonna shine.
Give me milk, not soda. Gotta have my daily quota of calcium, and vitamins. You'll feel better once you learn. Milk gives you the power to burn. Milk is natural, pure energy.
Doesn't matter if it's a Holstein or a Jersey herd. The beverage of my choice, I say,
Milk is word.
warm it up. And it'll help you sleep. Or drink an ice cold and help you vertically.
For stronger teeth and bones, you gotta drink your milk. Core skin is smooth as satin and hair like silk. I'm strutting, I'm showing.
Just what I've got.
The cream always rises to the top.
Give me milk, not soda. Gotta have my daily quota.
All right, I've chosen my Dealer's Choice song. Thank you, Jess.
And vitamins. You'll feel better once you learn. Milk gives you the power to burn. Milk is natural, pure energy.
Yeah, milk.
We're a place you can come home to, a place to call your own, where you set aside the worries of the day, where the good times never end, for family and friends. That's why we say,
These are the best times. These are the close times. Fairfield for the fun times of your life.
sharing time with those who love you, doing things you love to do.
Those horses aren't all white. Come on, Bella.
Yes, the time you spend today, keeping promises you made, is why we say, these are the good times, these are the close times, Fairfield for the fun times of your life.
Oh, my arms feel like wiggly, numb noodles.
Whether
And
you
I didn't
spend a
even
week
work out
fair-
that well. All right. Orange is the new white. Let's move on to a new tape. I'm going to grab a couple off the shelf. And I will be right back. No poll. No poll. Unless you want poll. Okay. If we want a token poll just so we can have a little bit of democracy in our lives, just to feel like it's working. Yeah. Do y'all want to do vacation drives first or bats? Bella, I have deputized you as director of elections. Bats or drives? Bats or drives? Great Vacation Drives video is from U.S. News and World Report, and has literally no information other than the cover, the front cover. Bats, kids discover bats, from Bat Conservation International. You made a 10-minute poll. We could watch half of the bat tape before this poll is over. All right, there are 46 viewers according to Twitch. What is a quorum? What's the quorum for the U.S. House? What is it? 2/3? I don't know. Well, we'll just say half. We'll just say half. When 22 people have voted. No, 23 people have voted. Okay, so it's a tiebreaker. Whoever votes next. Whoever votes next. You decide. Oh, vacation won. All right. Vacation definitely won. We will watch bats too, as long as there's time. Great Vacation Drives video from U.S. News and World Report. That's all the information you get. Let's check it out. Vacation Drives. Oh my god, I smell so bad. Because what was the point of showering this morning if I was just going to get sweaty? Great Vacation Drives. Here we go. Tape 779. I love it when there's dialing tones at the beginning of the tape.
Great Vacation Drives, brought to you by Ford. Find out what to drive on your next vacation.
Not a Chevy.
The product presentation that follows.
It better not be a Chevy.
1995 Windstar minivan.
Oh, hell yeah. The Windstar was the first minivan with that they added a VCR to. I don't think they had that in 95, though. You had oh man, we had a Dodge Caravan, a Dodge Grand Caravan when I was a kid, like the 1989 model.
Remember your first
My parents bought it the year I was born.
In the family car and headed off on an adventure, staying at a roadside campground, cooling off at a swimming hole along the way. Maybe it was your first look at Old Faithful.
I love that this is just a Ford ad.
Times have changed. Your vacation time may be more limited than ever. Why not make your next vacation an American adventure, exploring out-of-the-way places steeped in history and tradition, discovering an American landscape rich in natural wonders and fascinating people. On your next vacation, we invite you to steer clear of interstates and gimmicky tourist traps. Get to know the real America. 5 great vacation drives await you.
Oh, I love...
On our first trip, we explore the colorful Chesapeake Bay,
I honestly love
Annapolis, Maryland, to
driving around America without taking the interstate.
where the water is the very heart and soul of life itself.
when I lived in San Diego, I would occasionally just like drive up the 101 along the coast and go through all these little coastal towns. Sometimes I had to drive to LA for work, and I would drive back home and avoid the interstate.
Many, many ways, many beautiful things to see, things to learn. This is a tussie mussy. It smells wonderful. Everything.
And your parents still occasionally make passive-aggressive comments about how they don't have that minivan anymore because you ran it off the road and almost died. She's a high-flying rag, and forever in peace may she wave.
Passing in review with the brigade is the Naval Academy Band.
The water, of course, is the real plus to Annapolis.
Annapolis is the sailing capital of Maryland. For the student, the Chesapeake Bay is an ideal classroom.
Ready about, helms to lee. And sheets.
Sailing in the Chesapeake is a real good place to begin because you don't have the high seas and things like that and the bad currents that you have other places. So you can concentrate on the basics.
Try the new Ford boat.
Ready to tack? Everybody ready?
I believe that everybody has some kind of artistic self within them. It's a sort of an art, and it's a great way to relax.
This is my life, each and every day.
I like this tape so far. It's a chill travel tape about
Once back on
various places in America. That's also a Ford ad.
For a different kind of boat trip.
The female osprey sitting on the nest here. They're just starting to nest down, gang.
It's a Ford ad that they subverted the Ford sponsorship by just making every destination about boats.
Their mission, to teach kids and adults about the fragile bay environment. We joined a school group leaving out of Chestertown.
A lot of the kids we take out have never been on the water. And so that you've got that atmosphere right away. And the most fun I get from being on the boat and with the kids is if I can really get across a good
That's a
lesson
big
about
sail.
the history and the culture of the oyster industry.
Everybody ready?
Every winter, people just like Earl get up on these boats and go arstering. And you have to say it like that too, arstering.
Let her go.
Hell yeah. I love preserving regional dialects.
Come on. Anything in there?
Thank you for calling it Arstrin.
All right.
When I held the oyster in my hand, it was rough, it was sharp, it had worms on it and some mussels and some little baby crabs on it that were really small.
It's special for me because it does for me what I cannot do in the classroom. I will want them to tell their parents about how important the bay is and stress it to the point that their parents would become involved in doing something to help save the bay and to keep it a livelihood.
From Chestertown, we move on to St. Michael's for a taste of the past and the catch of the day.
When you come to the Maritime Museum in St. Michael's, we're right on the harbor, and it's an historic harbor, and the views are incredible, so just coming here is enjoyable in itself.
The boat shop is part of the Maritime Museum, the Chesapeake Bay Maritime Museum, and it's basically working on the boats and various other fixtures around the museum that need repairing, restoration, and such as that.
You really get a sense of timelessness coming here.
Well, wooden boats are a part of...
God, New England is so different.
It's not much different from how it used to be. We're slowly getting into the 20th and 21st century, but you can enjoy that pace here still now. Laid back. I guess this is where that word came from.
How are you doing? Oh, we're fine, thank you. It's a beautiful day today.
I like to come to the Chesapeake because of the crabs. There's nothing better than the Maryland crab. This will be fun. You'll like this.
There you go.
All right, what you do first, you break off the legs.
Okay, now hit that part right there. Good shot.
You pull it open,
crab school.
Them enables you to pull off the shell.
And you have the fun of making a big mess like you did when you were a kid, but it's okay?
Just tastes good. It's like a mini lobster.
If you know anything about the Bay Area, it tastes like the Chesapeake Bay. It's really salty. You can taste the mud inside the crabs, and they're good. They're nice and spicy. Really traditional about the Eastern Shore.
Oh, good.
Eat 'em up. This is the best fun I've had in ages.
Our next stop is Oxford, where we'll discover more rich Chesapeake Bay tradition. You can get there by car, or you can take the Talbot Ferry.
It's just a pretty place to visit anyway, so we get a lot of families.
Go ahead, sweetie. Come on.
Down by the water, visitors can see modern-day boat builders carrying on a family tradition more than 3 centuries old.
We have been in boat building long before this yard. Someone in the family, John Cutts, began the first shipyard on record in the United States. That shipyard, I think, was 1646, and it's the earliest shipyard on record. Going in a sailplane.
How did bats win?
Split in the middle. Right. The pattern for it. When we build a boat for somebody, we...
Bella, I was trying to make democracy feel tangible and achievable, and you have successfully engineered a contested election that has to go to the Supreme Court? God damn it.
Geppetto is still in his little workshop, working away, making little talking.
No, we're doing vacation.
We still make toys.
From Oxford, we drive south to Crisfield and catch the mailboat to Tangier
It's going to be okay. We're just going to do vacation, and then we're going to do bats, and it'll all be fine.
Here, the old ways of the watermen are alive but fading. It's a rare glimpse of the bay's past.
Cheesehammer, I swear to God, shut your mouth.
My day, when I was a youngster, I couldn't imagine going any farther than Crisfield.
Can't handle that right now.
And today, of course, there's no limit.
Thank you for being here.
I would say that Tangier is a unique community, and that those who have opportunity shouldn't miss it to visit, because it offers some aspects and some views.
Bella, you started all this. You're an agitator. You're an outside agitator.
Land of the free. This is my home.
That's okay, Cheesehammer.
A typical day on the water is getting up early.
You rapscallion, you.
Leaving the dock at 4:30 in the morning, and cruising your way down, and the whole time you're steering that boat towards your crab pots, you're hoping that those crab pots are going to be full of crabs. It's hard work. You pretty well have to work on the water until you it's time to retire, or you're pretty well done for it, but that's what keeps you young and alive, is hard work.
I love these regional accents. I feel like Starbucks food is just as bad as McDonald's. Although
Island, Chesapeake Bay, crabbing man.
Sorry, this song is too good to talk over.
People should come to see Tangier because this is a place where you can forget.
I'm still salty that they got rid of the McWrap.
Not worry about tomorrow until you leave this island to go back home. I really appreciate Tiny Tangier.
It had cucumber in it, man.
The next drive explores the less-traveled Gulf Coast of the Sunshine State. From Corkscrew Swamp near the Everglades north to Cedar Key, we'll bypass the condos.
Oh, Sanibel. I used to vacation in Sanibel when I was a kid.
To discover old Florida.
My granddaddy had a condo down there.
The Seminole people had always lived in Everglades. The Indian culture, their belief is that the earth is their mother because they came out of the ground. And the Everglades itself is beautiful, it's quiet, and you hear the wind blowing on top of you, on the top of the trees.
Wait, they were like, don't assassinate me, I'm bringing back
You see something
rap?
that you've never seen before. Some animals in their natural habitat and beautiful birds that lives in the woods.
So it wasn't a Nashville warbler. I think it was bigger than a warbler also.
You're outside and
looking at nature and
Well, you know,
so many people.
This is the neatest place, really.
I don't
Lots
want.
and lots of birds and some other.
I really don't want extrajudicial killing to become the norm for how we get things done as a society. But
Corkscrew Swamp,
if we get the McCrab,
the Everglades. But once there, it's best to leave the driving to someone else.
no, actually, just end of thought.
Take an airboat ride.
That's just that end of thought. I don't want extrajudicial killing to become the way we handle things as a society. End of thought.
It's really beautiful out here.
Period.
You'll be coming up on a place that looks like solid land, and then you go right through it and it's water.
How
Flock of white.
how are you going to get your Ford through that swamp?
A huge flock of white birds landed just over there. It was great to see them.
You get people out on the boat for the first time and they're just amazed. This is such a unique way to see the Everglades.
We came all the way across the country here because, you know, this is something so different and so unusual that we wanted to make sure the kids would have an opportunity to see.
This just makes me want to play Half-Life 2.
And so far, I mean, it's fantastic.
This is the real Florida. This is where the roots began.
Welcome to Smallwood Store, a genuine slice of old Florida life.
The store opened for business in 1906 and remained open and operational until 1982, serving as a store, a post office, but more important, the first site in Collier County where the Seminole and Miccosukee Indians came to trade with the white man. We're hoping to recreate for people, old Florida. They can walk through the door and actually feel as though they're walking back in time.
Closer to the Gulf on Sanibel Island is the Ding Darling Wildlife Refuge.
The Ding Dong Darling Wildlife Refuge.
Experience the real wild Florida as it used to be.
The Ding Dang Dong Dangled Wildlife Refuge.
It's great because you can see things on the left and the right, and you just kind of take your time, and you can get out when you want to get out, and when you want to ride, you can ride.
The male and female work together. The female feeds them, the male does the hunting, and she just brought a fish.
We like the preserve because it's something that you can't see anyplace else in the country, and we come from Cleveland.
It's interesting in that it's not like a zoo where it's a little bit easier to see all the animals. This is kind of a little bit more nature, and it's regular habitat.
Look, Mom, look at the alligator.
Sometimes the alligators are kind of hard to spot, you know, because they look like logs. Then you say, whoa, that's not a log, that's an alligator.
Joe, you want to
I love how long they held on that lady.
Part of the experience is always being in your car with the right kind of friends. And if you've got a group like we do, we've been having a great time.
Oh, I love that Oldsmobile.
Jokes and telling stories and relaxing. You know, you can take your shoes off and stretch a spell.
We just all get into the car and look around. It's family vacation. It brings the family together.
Along the back roads in Florida's farm country, local growers offer some roadside attractions of their own.
I think you get to see some of Florida at its best when you see the vegetables and the produce growing and when you see the fresh oranges on the trees and get away from the commercialism.
Most all of our produce we grow here on the island, or we get it from other local farmers that we've known for years.
This is like a homey type thing, and you can get the freshest vegetables. I've never eaten strawberries as good as I've gotten here.
Tomatoes, they got real good tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes right down here.
Okay, these are snapdragons, and they last for a long time. They keep opening up because the buds at the top will open, and they're just pretty little individual flowers on a stem.
The flowers are colorful and beautiful, and well, this represents Florida.
I mean, Florida is really the most maligned and stereotyped state in the Union. As someone from a similarly maligned and stereotyped state,
our drive continues.
I have to remind you that there are a variety of places,
in the heart of Tampa,
variety of different kinds of places and people in all these states.
Is its heritage and the tightness of the community. The cigar means to Ybor City is that it put Ybor City on the map and Tampa itself. That's what started the whole booming business in Tampa. It brought businesses to Tampa.
I really don't like the smell of the cigars, but it's very interesting how they still hand roll them. It's amazing that they haven't changed the way of doing it for many, many, many years.
I love the man smoking a cigar while rolling cigars.
When I was a kid, I used to come here, and I've been coming here for 29 years. There's nothing like the Silver Ring. There's nothing like a Cuban sandwich. You got to try it, and then you'll know, you know.
Without the Cuban bread, it ain't a Cuban sandwich.
It's hard to describe because it's so good.
Small can, roast pork, salami, Swiss cheese, pickles, mustard, and mayonnaise if you like.
You gotta try it, and then you'll know, you know?
Leaving the city of Tampa behind, it's a relaxing drive to Cedar Key, a gentler, quieter side of Florida.
When you come here to Cedar Key, the first thing you see when you're driving over the first bridge, how it opens up, and I just find this absolute peace.
You might say that time stood still here. People have to scratch for a living at Cedar Key.
We get 40 cents a pound. That's not even $40 in that box. And there's 2 boxes, that's $80, and I got $60 worth of expenses.
They have that rugged, weather-beaten look. I don't mean in their looks, really, but I mean in their character.
Where visitors see proud old homes and panoramic island vistas, artists see endless possibilities.
For me, there's just a lot of things to look at Cedar Key as far as texture and the landscape, the color.
Cedar Key has something about it that is unique. I find nothing like it anywhere else.
Oh, this is an experience that I wouldn't want to miss for anything.
Is this a state, or I guess provincial inspection?
On our next trip, we discover the
Is this a government inspection for your car? Did the inspection places send you a video?
River near Jasper, we'll meet an eclectic collection of folks who just can't resist the lure of the mountains.
And they send you a video. Wow. I just go to the place where you don't have to make an appointment and you pull through and sit in your car while they change your oil and stuff.
In Ozark Mountains, especially with the music.
One time I went there and they cracked my fucking oil filter cover and there was oil leaking all over my garage.
Learning from someone that's kin to you.
So maybe I should go to a good place from now on. I don't know.
I guess you'd call our type of music is folk music in overdrive. Each instrument has an individual sound, but together just forms what we call the mountain music.
At the Ozark Folk Center in Mountain View, we discover the down-home ways of the Ozarks still very much alive.
This is an educational park, and just about any of the crafts that are available on the grounds here do have either an apprenticeship or a training program that someone can pick up and learn.
It's a sight and a sound that you don't hear many places. The sound of the hammer, the sound of the
I had to say goodbye to my very first car because
it's kind of harkening back to another day.
It was illegal for California because it could no longer pass a smog inspection.
Younger people come through and can pick
Not because it was polluting, just because the engine was unable to hold it together through the inspection.
Again someday.
I've been making chairs like this for over 10 years. And since most of the work is done by eye and by feel, it's the skill in my hands that really makes it happen. The large rocking chair that I made for President Clinton represents about 35 hours of work stretched out over a 6-week process.
And Clinton didn't want it, apparently, because it's still there.
I have a great sense of personal satisfaction from making chairs this way.
I think a trip to the Ozarks and the Folk Center makes it special because you can see a bit of history. You can see how people used to live.
From Mountain View, our Arkansas route takes us to Eureka Springs, an old resort town in the heart of the Ozarks.
Carl Sandburg, the Chicago poet, said that in the Ozarks, the mountains don't get any taller. But
Morning, Joshy D. Morning, everybody. We had a Kathy Smith workout tape this morning where I learned that I need to buy lighter weights.
if you combine Garrison Keillor's Lake Wobegon
And now we're watching
with
from
Greenwich
U.S. News and World Report.
It's built on the side of a hill.
Great vacation
It's
drives.
either up or down. The terrain really affects the type of people that are attracted here. That just as there's an unevenness and an up and downness, so we attract people that are a little bumpy, a little bit uneven. I mean that in a positive sense.
It was a real fitness workout and not an eye candy workout.
The nickname that they have given it Little Switzerland is very true because the European style buildings are very unique. You don't see them a lot of different places.
A lot of wealthy people used to stay in these homes, and they came down here for the spring waters.
We love antiques and I love shopping, and so we decided to drive down, and we're not sorry we did.
And also another soup that's not on our menu this evening is a gumbo zeb, which...
At Eureka's Dairy Hollow House Inn, diners get a taste of new Arkansas cuisine from chef Crescent Dragon Wagon.
So essentially we take regional ingredients and traditions and play with them.
Holy shit, Crescent Dragon Wagon.
Tonight?
Hell yeah.
It reminds me of my great-grandmother's house. She lives down in southern Arkansas.
We do a buttermilk pie here that is, as one of the people that used to work for me said, so good you'd stomp your mama for the last bite.
Crescent Dragon Wagon, okay,
It's the peaceful spirit of the Ozarks that draws people to Thorn Crown Chapel, an architectural treasure just outside Eureka.
She is 72.
The timbers are built going toward the sky, and it just reaches up toward the sky.
Man.
Faye Jones designed it.
Wish I could have eaten at Crescent Dragon Wagon's restaurant.
To express the feeling of freedom and peace and openness and gentleness. But yet there's a strength here.
As in this chapel here, certainly it's trying to be very responsive to its natural setting. That's always been something we've been very concerned about, that the building have a sense of belonging to the place. It'd be very appropriate to that place. It somehow draws some kind of its strength and its energy from that place.
God damn, that's a beautiful church.
Today I had just
to be situated in the woods like that.
A really spiritual experience, and you know, it's maybe the highlight of my whole trip, just being here in this peace today.
I love it.
We have one fellow that comes every year, spends about 45 minutes. He says, I get enough peace during that time to last me the rest of the year. It is a very peaceful place.
It's a short side trip from Eureka to the Arkansas-Missouri border. There we find the rustic homestead of an Ozark Mountain herbalist.
I grow things that are native to the Ozarks, medicinal herbs, things that repel bugs, things that are used for first aid, things that are seasoning herbs.
Gardening hoedown montage.
When you walk into my shop, you'll find things hanging from the rafters, things that are everlasting plants.
This is cool.
For decorative
pleasantly
uses.
surprised by this tape.
All of the seasonings that I make here at the farm are displayed inside, so you're getting the smells of those. It's a very pleasant lifestyle, but it's a lot of work.
There's a dog in the background.
My garden all works together. The animals contribute compost and mulch and straw. I recycle everything, both out of the garden to the animals and from the garden.
What a vibe! God, I love his style.
The environment is very pure, and a lot of people come here who are well educated and traveled and want to protect a piece of the earth.
The final leg of our Arkansas drive takes us down scenic Highway 7 to the Jasper area, our put-in point for an adventure on the Buffalo National River.
This is gorgeous.
The river itself is just absolutely beautiful. You know, this upper wilderness area, there's no motors allowed up here, strictly nothing but paddles.
This is like a little piece of heaven right here. Down in the Ozarks. This is gorgeous. It really is. It's just beautiful.
There's an old tale here in the Ozarks that when people come to visit, you only have 3 chances. The first time you come, you like it. The second time you come, you fall in love. The third time you come, you bring your bags and stay.
I've been really slipping on my harmonica. I was getting decent at Eau Clementine, but the mustache is really a non-starter.
This great vacation drive follows a path from San Antonio to Austin on the back roads.
It's hard enough to practice an instrument when it doesn't just occasionally grab one of your hairs and pull it out of your face. Where do you mean? Deep in the heart of Texas.
I think this is a special place in America because this is truly, cowboy country. You can feel it, and it's part of this heritage.
This can work. That says bingo.
This is where it began.
In San Antonio, people enjoy the excitement of the Riverwalk and visit the Alamo. But the Alamo is only one of a chain of Spanish missions you can visit to explore a Texas that existed before the cowboys came. The San Jose Mission is an easy drive from downtown.
San Antonio is a special place because it's a completely different culture. We're not exposed to the Spanish culture like this and the mission culture like you see around us right here.
It's like stepping back in time. You could picture the priest walking through, the Franciscan priest walking through the grass and holding mass and talking to the Indians and
helping them,
like stepping back in time.
Helping them out, doing, making their lives better through slavery.
From San Antonio, the drive heads for the wide open spaces and stops at a working cattle ranch. This one in Mountain Home.
It's perfect to stop at a ranch when you're driving through the hill country because it's a perfect 1 day or 2 day little getaway.
I'm going to say right now, there had better be some goddamn barbecue on this itinerary of Texas.
Well, spin my spurs and kink my rope. I've soaked up too much campfire smoke. Yodelady-o, yodelady-ay, yodel-o.
Oh, good. We got yodeling cowboy songs.
I've been doing this cowboy thing ever since I was big enough to walk.
My favorite thing about horseback riding is because I love the horses and I think they're really neat.
It brings out the kid in them. It gets them back to their fantasy of living in the old West, being a cowboy, being a cowgirl, and they love to get out away.
That's just Hank Williams.
City life.
You sort of imagine what it was like hundreds of years ago when there were real cowboys riding around like that. And nostalgic, really. See all the longhorns and things.
They're part of history. The longhorn is what was left here in Texas when nothing else was left. And this is what made the Wild Ranch. It's what made a lot of the different ranches in Texas.
I just like to get out like we did now this morning, get out on horseback and ride around the ranch.
I like cooking breakfast. I enjoy cooking too. The food tastes better. And bacon and eggs, everything tastes better.
So people are usually pretty surprised, especially when they come to the hill country for the first time. It's a simpler way of life. We're a little bit more slow-paced.
Devastation rides upon my breath, and I scare the ladies half to death. When I ride back in the saddle, lets the yodel go. Yodel-lady-o-lady-o.
Well, I just like the wide open feeling.
I love the little snippets of regional folk music that we're getting in this tape.
Every curve gives you a little different look.
Back roads lead to the small towns of Texas, like Comfort, where the name says it all.
Comfort is just a good, comfortable place. It really is. When people come to Comfort, they know they're in the pretty little hill country, quiet and peaceful. They can roam here in town. They can go across the street, walk down the street. They just like it. It's a small town atmosphere.
My great-grandfather bought this business in 1856, and then they ran the business till 1907. What these big books are, we call them the
Did that lady have a...
July
was she a Texas German?
And the first entry
her accent sounded
tobacco,
vaguely North Dakotan.
Ointment, 30 cents, apples, 25 cents, flour, $2.
The Texas Hill Country looks like, it looks like what a lot of people might think paradise might look like.
From Comfort, it's a short drive to Stonewall and the natural beauty of the LBJ State Park, the pride of former First Lady, Lady Bird Johnson.
When we were in the White House, it gradually dawned on me.
Oh my God, that's Lady Bird.
The moment of dawning was when Lyndon made a speech at the University of Michigan in which he used the expression, the natural beauty of our country. I thought, that's for me. I guess the reason I am so fond of native things is because I like a sense of place. I like Vermont to look like Vermont, and Texas like Texas.
Down the road in Austin at the National Wildflower Research Center, Mrs. Johnson has sown the seeds of her dream to preserve Texas wildflowers for generations to come.
The bluebonnet is our state wildflower, and we practically genuflect when we mention the name. I just like nature's mixture of the pink, the lavender, the white, the red. I really like, I guess, the just the whole.
I like the mixture of the colors of flowers. Only flowers.
I'd hope they wouldn't be in a hurry.
LBJ signed the Civil Rights Act.
And do some walking. It belongs deep in the hearts of everybody.
People should come to the Hill Country, see a very marvelous piece of this great country of ours. And it's beautiful.
Just thankful that we still have this open country that good Lord give us. There's no feeling like it, just being out with nature. Love the horses, I love the longhorn cattle, and just the outdoors.
We're spending a moment in 1995 here, where
On our
the
last
biggest political
vacation
issue
drive,
was
we
Bill
explore
Clinton
the great outdoors in
accepting
Washington
or not
State,
the rocking
from
chair
Mount
that the dude
Rainier
made for
through
him.
Seattle to the beaches.
Oh, look,
of
it's the
San
Pacific
Juan
Northwest.
Islands.
I love visiting Mount Rainier to see the glaciers, the beauty. It's always beautiful, always changing.
Points granted to Toast Grandchild. Thank
There's
you.
a lot of snow and rain that falls, and that snow and rain is what builds these magnificent glaciers. I climb mountains all over, and this is where I spend my time teaching people how to climb. You always want to have the buckles on the outside. Okay, we got the slings, Swami belt to the leg loops with the locking carabiner. So now I'm all set to go.
Mod allowance.
This is a perfect place for someone just passing through the Seattle area to come and experience mountain climbing, to actually go out and walk on the glacier, take a basic mountaineering course, a glacier travel course. Okay, I want you to match my tracks exactly.
That was my first time on a glacier. It was great. It really takes a lot of technique.
I know. I briefly forgot that
It's a lot of fun.
that I promised people points for sending in tapes.
Heading north.
But yeah, I do need to. I haven't given Deb
kind
or
of
anybody
outdoor
points for the
adventure is
recent
waiting
submissions.
at
I'm going to get to that
When
eventually.
you're approaching Index Rock, you know, it's a spectacular rock, and it.
I got to
really
figure out how to
gets you
rig the
excited,
economy.
like you want to climb it.
Boy, that ledge looks appealing. I don't know, Carmel. I think I should have taken up golf.
Okay, climbing. Anyone can feel a sense
You're
of
going to be okay,
confidence,
Trill. You're going to be
you know,
fine.
when they try this.
Your
kind of-
family isn't starving for ghosts.
It's about an hour's drive from the tranquility of Index to the rich diversity of Seattle.
Seattle is a very cosmopolitan city, I think. But it's not too large.
Nice.
Anybody that comes here has to go to the Pike Place Market.
Sweet tender corn today.
It's colorful. It's got everything you could possibly want. The Pike Street Market does.
Hi, Toast Grandchild. Welcome back. You've just been granted 1,000 fun points because CFIN won bingo and wanted to grant them to you.
I've never
We're
been
watching
to quite like this.
Great Vacation Drives from around 95.
Follow your fish, ma'am. They'll take care of you right over there.
You see this? Look at this. Look at this. What are they doing me?
It is kind of fun because these people are really loud and they throw the fish around and it smells weird and I like it.
What a ringing endorsement. It's kind of fun because these people are really loud and they throw the fish around and it smells weird.
On a visit to Daybreak Star Cultural Center in Seattle, the rich Native American culture of the Pacific Northwest comes alive.
It's the masks we learned about in Spirit of the Mask.
Made me a few tools, and I went from there, from doing one mask and having a lot of fun doing it. So I just sort of went on and made more and more. I'm basically doing it to represent like my heritage, the people that I knew, the elders that I knew.
There's not too many things that we can hold on to. And the dancing, the language, and the
Wait,
art.
does it have multi-story bath urinals? Can people piss on you while you piss?
Very special because I have a chance to carry on the tradition.
Can they just see you?
And I am very grateful for that chance.
From Seattle, we drive north to Muckletay to catch the car ferry.
Well, they shouldn't be looking.
Whidbey Island. It's mass transit, Washington style.
Ooh, finally something you can drive your Ford onto.
While we're in the mood for alternative transportation, why not take a bicycle trip?
Hello. Biking on Whidbey Island is exhilarating. You get out in the fresh air, you can smell the sea. The scenery is unforgettable, and it gives you an appetite to want to taste the seafood here.
How you doing? All right, we're in Green Bank, which is the center of Whidbey Island, and we're cooking up a lunch for these.
Hey, thank you for the 14-month subscription.
Is red wine vinegar.
If you've never been to the Northwest,
Oh, they sloshing all over
the
that
one thing that's
stove.
indicative of this area is the seafood.
Here's some Nisqually Delta oysters, freshly cooked for you.
Great. I hope they remember that they've gotten good food and that they've tasted the best of the Northwest.
From Green Bank, it's an easy ride up Whidbey Island to the quaint old town of Coopville.
It's God's country, and he got real creative up here.
And I don't think that I've ever ridden anywhere that has more beauty and more things to do, more things to see than Whidbey Island.
From Whidbey, it's a spectacular drive over the channel known as Deception Pass. Then it's on to Anacortes, gateway to the San Juan Islands.
They're not going to tell us why it's called Deception Pass. Have you finished your milkshake?
Certainly, fishing is outstanding here in Anacortes. We've got some excellent charter boats that can take you out and any day get you some type of good fishing.
He doesn't want to come back to the boat. Come here, salmon. Oh, that's a pretty fish. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. And then we're lucky enough to see that bald eagle come down and take a fish right out of the water right next to the boat. Just fantastic. Even if you're not a fisherman, you can come out here in the islands and sightsee all day long and never have a boring moment. Between the islands and the wildlife, just fantastic.
Camping on the San Juans is a memorable experience, especially for families.
The scenery, the air, the weather, just brings it all together. Great place to camp.
Who's going to build a fire?
Yeah, the oldest.
Special memories that I'd bring home from a camping trip like this, or
Look at
watching
these
my
people.
daughter,
They're going on a picnic.
Pick crab.
And you gotta skip stones and lots of stuff like that.
Who's ready for dinner?
I'm ready.
I'm not. We got to build a fire, have lots of fun.
Storyteller tonight.
I will.
You are?
Yeah.
What story are you going to tell? A
My
ghost
favorite
story?
thing about camping is the fire because I like the sound of the crackling. Yeah.
Watching the sun come down, cooking salmon around the campfire. It's memories you take with you all your life. What it's like being out here is life just doesn't get any better. It's just a great place to be.
Osprey sitting on the nest here. They're just starting to nest down, gang.
Okay, there's.
The Chesapeake Bay Foundation runs.
We better get a Ford ad.
Out of Annapolis and other cities on the bay. Their mission: to teach kids and adults about the fragile bay environment. We joined a school group.
That was fun.
In Chestertown.
A lot of the kids we take out have never been.
Special thanks to Mrs. Lyndon B. Johnson.
Atmosphere right away, and then the most fun I get from being on the boat and with the kids is if I can really get across a good lesson about the history and the culture of the oyster industry.
Everybody ready?
Lady Bird died aged 94 in 2007.
It's just gorgeous.
The river itself is just absolutely beautiful. You know, this upper wilderness area, there's no motors allowed up here. It's strictly nothing but paddles.
Man,
This is like a little piece of heaven right here.
they got the phone numbers of all the places featured in the video, so you can call them as you're planning your family vacation in an age before most people had the internet.
My spurs and kink my rope. I've soaked up too much campfire smoke. Yodelady-o, yodelady-o.
Long Creek Herbs was the herb guy. Owen Rain was the chairmaker. Thorn Crown Chapel was that
cowboy thing ever since
church in the woods that was really architecturally distinct.
Horseback riding is because I love the horses and I think they're really neat.
It brings out the kid in them. It gets them back to their fantasy of living in the old west, being a cowboy, being a cowgirl.
I love visiting Mount Rainier to see the glaciers, the beauty. It's always beautiful, always changing.
There's a lot of snow and rain that falls, and that snow and rain is what builds these magnificent glaciers. I climb mountains all over, and this is where I spend my time teaching people how to climb. You always want to have the buckles on the outside. Okay, we got the slings, Swami belt to the leg loops with the locking carabiner.
Wham diddle.
Set to go.
See your country. Go and take it in leisurely in whatever your own personal love is, whether it's the seashore, the mountains, or the many, many sites of history.
Thank you, Lady Bird. Please give us a Ford ad. Hell yeah!
The winds of change are rising, blowing away old thinking, sending...
Oh my god, I just need to record this whole thing. Okay, this was 1993. All right, sorry, I have to start it at the right point.
The winds of change are rising, blowing away old thinking, sending your idea of minivans in a whole new direction.
Oh my God.
Change is in the wind. Change is in the all-new 1995 Ford Windstar. The front-wheel drive Windstar establishes a new standard for safety, ride, handling, and roominess. It's the future of minivans. And the future begins with a new standard for safety and security. Windstar is the only minivan that meets all federal passenger car safety standards and has dual airbags, 5-mile-per-hour bumpers.
Those other minivans will kill your family.
Braking system, all standard. No other minivan can say that. Windstar's dual airbags supplement 3-point safety belts with front belts that can be adjusted for height and comfort. Front and rear 5-mile-per-hour bumpers help minimize damage. And according to a recent national survey, these bumpers alone could save you thousands in repair costs. Windstar's 4-wheel anti-lock braking system helps provide extra control in sudden stops and on slippery surfaces.
At least you had privacy glass.
Designed for extra
when your head hit the windshield, it was hitting privacy glass.
All side doors are reinforced with side door intrusion beams. And Windstar already meets the 1997 Dynamic Side Impact Standard for passenger cars. Also available,
1997? That's so far in the future.
Area power lock switch, which allows all doors to be locked from the rear. Windstar has a child-proof lock on the sliding door that, when activated, prevents small children from accidentally opening the door. And for added peace of mind, Windstar even comes with free 24-hour roadside assistance. Windstar also offers a very secure driving experience. Its wheels have been moved out, widening its stance, adding security.
A widened stance.
Cornering. Combine this
like
with
Senator Larry Craig.
8-liter V6 engine, a smooth shifting transaxle, front-wheel drive.
You know that Windstar is down for some
and you get
funny
a
business.
Very secure ride. With Windstar, you can pass and merge with real confidence.
I will always be keeping Senator Larry Craig memes alive.
Its extended
till I die.
Is longer than any other minivans, and along with a specially tuned suspension system, it really absorbs the shock of bumps and potholes, delivering the kind of ride you'd expect from a luxury car. Just take one drive in the new Ford Windstar, and you'll experience its car-like ride for yourself. Windstar has the quietest ride of any leading minivan. A rigid body structure and special sound deadening materials make Windstar's interior so quiet that front seat passengers can talk.
You can drive it on the runway and not hear a plane coming to crush your minivan.
Try that in any other minivan. When you step inside Windstar, you'll be impressed by how much space there is under its sleek aerodynamic exterior. 144 cubic feet to be exact. That's more interior room than any leading minivan. You can seat up to 7 people and still have plenty of room behind the third seat for cargo. And you can adapt all this space to your specific requirements. With Windstar's new flexible seating system, the interior can be reconfigured in as many as 15 different ways. The second and third row seats can be folded flat or removed to accommodate cargo up to 4 feet wide. And when you require more luggage or legroom, the third seat slides forward or backward up to 7 inches. But Windstar offers more than safety, handling, and space. Years of careful engineering and attention to detail result in dozens of features that make traveling in Windstar more enjoyable. Windstar features an exclusive flow-through wraparound dash with easy-to-reach controls. It's easy to get into due to a low step-in height and a wide, easy-to-open sliding side door. Conveniently placed cup holders with
juicy juice.
Can be found
juice box cutouts in your minivan. Oh my God.
Conditioner with roof-mounted air
They thought of everything.
Quickly and efficiently. And second-row radio controls come with their own headphone jacks. There's also an available compact disc player and an optional console with a PowerPoint for cellular phones and other electrical devices, plus many other features to make your driving experience satisfying and comfortable. Ford has even made it easy to put a new Windstar in your driveway with red carpet leasing. A new standard for safety, the smoothest ride, and the roomiest, quietest interior of all leading minivans. The all-new 1995 Ford Windstar. Test drive the new Ford Windstar at your nearest Ford dealer. See for yourself why the future of minivans begins today.
Oh my God. This is still the Ford ad. I was not disappointed. I wanted a Ford ad. I got a Ford ad, baby. Available keyless entry. Delayed availability. The keyless entry is not available yet. Front wheel drive. Longest wheelbase for the smoothest ride of any minivan. Widest stance for secure handling. Power rack and pinion steering. Optional quad captain's chairs. God. What a beautiful minivan. Yeah, this is Great Vacation Drive, sponsored by the Ford Windstar. AM/FM stereo system. A 10-disc CD changer. Premium cassette player. JBL audio system. High-capacity AC. Can use all the accessories with the engine turned off. Wow. What an incredible minivan. Okay, thank you, Jess. We had 1,000 bits for a Chat's Choice song. What are we feeling? Oh. Oh, your poor van. Nut, nut, nut. No nut. The Chevy song. Do y'all want the Chevy song? I'll have to find it real quick, but that seems like a good one. Let's see, where did I put that one? I don't even know. Oh, it was in the fishing tape, right? I think. Yeah. We want Chevy song? All right, Chevy song. And then we will discover bats. Here you go. We're clapping back and forward. It's the Chevy song.
If you're gonna go hunting and fishing, you know your Ford just may not do. You need a Chevy to get you out there and to bring you home when you're through. If you're gonna spend time fishing or hunting off deep in the woods, I wouldn't put keys in the ignition unless there's a Chevy underneath that hood. And 'cause my Chevy is built for the highways and built for the backcountry. It'll get you out on the byways and home as easy as a
1, 2, 3.
If you're gonna tame the wild frontier, your Ford just may not do. You need a Chevy to get you out there
And to bring you home when you're through.
America. Today's truck is Chevrolet.
Oh,
Back
beautiful.
when I first started bass fishing, $10 was a lot of money to give for a rod.
Okay. All right. We got time for one more tape. It's going to be courtesy, once again, the Florida vacation tape was sent in by West Coast Deb. Thank you, Deb. Deb also sent in Kids Discover Bats, which combines over 20 minutes of exciting live-action footage of bats with clever animation, bringing the little-known world of these incredible animals into your home or classroom. Kids will discover that there are nearly 1,000 amazing kinds of bats. They will enjoy learning that bats are not the scary bad guys of Halloween legends, but instead are our gentle, helpful friends. From Bat Conservation International and L&M Productions, University of Texas Press, 2000. Are you ready to bat? We got it ready. Let's do it. Let's discover bats. Oh no, tracking.
Kids discover bats. This is a story about bats. No, not baseball bats, silly. These bats are animals.
Oh.
Every night when you go to sleep, millions of bats around the world are just waking up. There are many different kinds of bats, more than 10, even more than 100. There are almost 1,000 different kinds of bats, and that's a lot.
Some bats have big eyes, and some have tiny eyes. And some bats make funny faces. And some have funny noses. Others have gigantic ears.
Oh, I love him.
And
He's a
some
little
bats
Castlevania
have
enemy.
ears even larger than a rabbit. This bat has a tail like a mouse, but he's not a mouse. He's a bat.
Oh, he's a bat. Okay.
His hair that looks like a mohawk. Just like other animals, bats come in all shapes and sizes. Some bats are really tiny, like the bumblebee bat. He weighs less than a penny.
Why do they call this a bumblebee bat?
Maybe it's because he's as small as a bumblebee. Some bats are very large. Now this bat looks so much like another animal that he is named after it. Can you guess his name?
This is the clever animation,
You're
I
right.
assume, that we were promised.
His big eyes and nose make him look just like a fox. So he was named a flying fox. His wings can stretch out more than 3 feet. That's really big.
But this bat's wings are even bigger, almost 6 feet across. That's as long as your couch.
I love this animation. It was made in Kid Pix.
Let's take a look at a bat's wing. A bat's wing is really his hand. Can you stretch your hand out like this? Does it look like your hand? Can you see his thumb? And look how long his 4 fingers are. Altogether, the bat's thumb and 4 fingers make up his wing.
That's really cool.
This bat has beautiful yellow wings, just like a bird's. But a bat's not a bird. It doesn't have feathers. Bats can fly like birds, but they're not birds. Bats are mammals just like us. Do you know what a mammal is? A mammal is an animal that has fur or hair. Can you name other mammals that have fur or hair? Did you say a cat? Yes, a cat is a mammal too.
This is some great flash animation.
Right, a dog is a mammal too. Bats have soft, silky fur, just like cats and dogs. They do not lay eggs like birds do. Mammals give birth to live babies.
This is a mother bat with her newborn baby. Baby bats are called pups, just like your dog's pups.
Oh, they look like little
A newborn pup
chickens.
is all pink with no hair and is pretty big compared to Mom. Most mother bats have just one baby a year. Baby bats, like all mammals, need their mother's milk, just like people do. This mother bat uses her sense of smell and listens for her baby's special squeak when she needs to feed her own pup. Mom's so good at this that she can find her baby in a crowd of millions of hungry pups. Even though bats can fly, they are mammals, just like cats and dogs, and people too.
When bats grow up, they eat lots of different kinds of foods, and some bats like to eat some of the same kinds of foods you do. This is a fruit bat from a faraway place called Africa.
I don't know why that got me.
This bat likes to eat.
I feel like most kids should know what Africa is. Thought they were going to be a little more specific.
Right, fruit.
We're getting a lot of good Comic Sans in this tape.
This bat just grabbed a berry. Have you ever eaten a berry? Like a strawberry? This mother bat is eating a piper fruit. She eats it just like we eat corn on the cob.
With butter.
Did you know that when a bat eats fruit, it's a good thing?
For the bat?
Just like when you
yeah.
eat watermelon, you spit those seeds out. Well, bats don't just spit the seeds out, they drop them on the ground as they fly. So as bats eat fruit, they scatter the seeds all over the forest.
Are we really going to shy away from poop in a video about the benefits of bats?
To grow crops. The seeds bats drop grow into lots of new fruit trees. This helps people who eat fruit, and because of bats, we have more kinds of fruit to eat. It also helps the forest grow new plants and fruit trees. So bats actually help the forest to grow. Do you like bananas? Wild bananas could not grow without the help of bats. Do I look like that when I eat? So, fruit is one kind of food bats eat.
Have you ever gone fishing? Well, believe it or not, this bat can actually catch fish with his feet.
This tape is all over the place. Typical narrated entirely by children style of tape.
He's a good swimmer, but doesn't need to get wet to catch fish.
But I am learning a lot about
Flies
bats.
over the water, and with his feet, he grabs this little fish swimming near the surface.
When I go fishing with my dad, I have to use a fishing pole.
Clever animation.
Bats are pretty cool because some of them eat frogs and even lizards too. Lots of other bats
their food from flowers. They eat nectar.
Tiny little hover bat.
Nectar is the juice inside flowers. Do you know any other animals that drink nectar? If you said a butterfly, you're right. Hummingbirds also drink nectar. When bats drink nectar from a flower, they do something good for the plant. You see how this bat sticks its long nose deep inside the flower?
Lost in the sauce.
And then it gets
Oh,
all
boy.
the fuzzy stuff all over its face.
That's what.
Boy.
Adorable.
She sure is a messy eater.
They may be messy, but this fuzzy stuff called pollen helps new plants grow. When the bat flies from flower to flower, it leaves the pollen from the old flower inside a new flower. And this helps make seeds. So another type of food that bats eat is nectar.
We've all heard about vampires, and there is a bat called a vampire bat. The vampire bat lives
We haven't heard of
in
Africa, but we've all heard about
and
vampires.
does drink blood, usually from cows and pigs. Even vampire bats can be very helpful to people. Bat scientists study them to make heart medicine.
The most popular type of food is bugs. Lots of different kinds of bats eat all kinds of different bugs. This bat, with its huge ears, loves crickets. It can hear a cricket from far away. Some bats even eat grasshoppers, and lots of bats eat. Do you know that sound? What's tiny, buzzes a lot, and then bites you and makes you itch. Did you guess mosquitoes? You're right. Bats like this one can eat up to 1,000 mosquitoes in just 1 hour. That's a lot of mosquitoes.
And that means a lot less mosquitoes to bite you.
So now we know that bats eat a lot of different things. Some bats eat fruit.
Oh, look at him.
And lots of bats eat bugs.
That bug us.
Bats help us in a lot of different ways, just by the things they eat.
Not specific to any puggersar.
Bats live everywhere in the world, except where it's really cold, like the North Pole. And they live in many kinds of places. Some bats even live in caves like this one.
Swarms of thousands of bats coming out of a cave.
Cold, snowy winters, some bats move into caves where they sleep all winter long.
I know they're good for the
called
environment, but
hibernating.
it's still
Do you
terrifying.
know any other animals that sleep all winter? Bears sleep all winter, like some bats. This sleeping bat is covered with drops of water while she sleeps through the winter and waits for spring. Other bats live in trees.
Remember the bats that look like foxes? Well, they live in trees too. Many flying foxes live in the rainforest. This family of bats has a secret hiding place. It rains a lot where they live, so these white bats use big leaves to make tents.
Oh,
they
they're
have
so
a warm,
tiny.
dry place to live.
Like little buffalo chicken wings.
Some bats are very good at finding homes made by people. These bats and their babies live under a bridge right in the middle of a busy city. When the sun sets and it starts to get dark, they fly out from under the bridge and follow the river to find dinner. These bats love to eat millions of bugs. Other bats find homes in buildings, and some even live inside barns. Just like we build birdhouses, we can build bat houses. If you put up a bat house, then bats may come and live there and eat lots of those pesky bugs for you.
So now we know that bats live in lots of different places. Like trees and caves,
Yeah, they seem very good at packing themselves densely.
buildings and bridges.
Bats are so cool, but we must remember that they are wild animals and should be left alone. They're not pets like your cat or dog. And even though they're cute, they can be dangerous if you try to touch them or pick them up. Bats usually hide in places where you can't find them. If you do find one on the ground, it may be sick. Please don't ever touch one, or you could get sick too.
Bats are very special animals. They're helpful and they're our friends. You're lucky. You now know a lot about bats. Even more than most grown-ups. You know that there are many different kinds of bats in the world. And you know that bats help us by catching and eating bugs.
Bugs. This is a surprisingly chill and
By
subdued
scattering seeds and
children's
spreading
tape.
pollen to help plants and trees grow.
Sweat, sweat.
And always remember that bats are wild animals and should never be touched.
Bats need friends like you. You can help bats by telling your friends and your family about all the cool bat stuff you've learned today.
I've now got a bat attitude. And tonight,
Jesus.
when you go to sleep, and all those millions of bats are just waking up, perhaps you'll dream about all the amazing and wonderful things bats are doing while you're dreaming sweet dreams.
I've got a bat attitude. It's pretty great. Oh my God, a website.
If you'd like to learn more about bats and how you can adopt a bat,
please call
This tape is from 2000.
International at 512
That's a lovely website.
9721.
Or you can write them at Post Office Box 162603, Austin, Texas 78716.
or log on to BCI's website at www.batcon.org.
Batcon.org.
And you can
Still
have
up.
a bat attitude too.
Have a bat attitude, everyone. Whew. Alpheus Media. Wow. Holy shit. Austin Digital Media, baby. This has been a production of L&M Productions. Oh, bat tape. Yeah, that was very chill. Kids discover bats. No, I guess I should. Like, it's not... I'm always torn when I see logos that are that cool, but that aren't like their own discrete thing. But yeah, we gotta get that. This one's whatever, but the Austin Digital Media was pretty incredible. All right. Well, that's our bat tape, and that's going to be our stream for today. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I feel very slightly sore, but not in a bad way. Yeah, I will let you know on Discord if there are any changes to the schedule. Otherwise, I'll see you Saturday. Either way, see you next time. Let's see. Oh, potassium is a great idea. I gotta get some nanners. We have had a lovely time with Kathy Smith, the Ford Motor Company, and bats. Thanks for being here, everybody. We usually raid Steven. He's not up. It's 104, 105. But Thomas Jonte is streaming Final Fantasy VI. Our good buddy Thomas. So let's do that. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your viewership. Thanks for enjoying these tapes with us. See you next time. Go hang out with Thomas. It looks like he's playing a bunch of Final Fantasy VI. Get a bat attitude. All right, bye.